Hey guys, it's more East 1, and we are back in Zepik Village after getting out of the mine and finally killing that bad guy. I did some looking around, and it turns out that little room back there with the two statue altars actually has no use. There's no, you will never get in there in this game, so no use, not at all. Just has to do with the storyline, I guess, the goddesses and whatnot. Jeppa has been teaching me so many things since my arrival here in Zepik. Mixing herbs, fortune-telling, the culture and history of Hysteria too. Every day makes me feel complete. All my fears and reservations from long imprisonment have vanished into thin air. Well, almost all. The truth still petrifies me. Whenever I get particularly scared, though, I just think about when you took my hand and led me to safety. You taught me courage, Adol. Thanks to you, I've been able to look ahead without ever feeling I must look back. Our villagers reported something most unusual. She said she could hear a mysterious voice mixed with the winds upon the plain. It was like a whisper. Perhaps the voice belongs to one of the great twin trees of Hysteria. At one time, humans conversed readily with the rhoda trees merely by eating their seeds. Perhaps if you should find and ingest a rhoda tree seed yourself, you may have similar experience. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, we've been teaching you. We know. I talked to you on the side already. Ask you to read. No, not that one. This one. So it was an abandoned mine, was it? How peculiar. I speak now from the disaster of Ys. He rose suddenly and attacked our cities. He called forth molten stone from the bowels of the world to burn our fields and trap us in the sea of fire. It was terrible and absolute. One by one, our proud nations were blown out like candles, and darkness and chaos stole over our world. Surely the Claria was the cause. Was it not the harbinger of darkness? Thus we sealed it, within the darkness, in the ground, so that hope may shine anew. Forget it not, and never lay hands upon it again. There are 6 books of Ys. The remaining 3 are all hidden within Darm Tower. The Devil's Tower, they call it. It dates back as far as the shrine. If you go there, I recommend you speak with my son, Gobin. He should be able to show you the way in. You are an accomplished swordsman. Indeed, you are the hero that Sarah foresaw, the legendary brave soul. I commend you for coming so far. I'm certain that you will be all right, even in the Devil's Tower. Well, thank you. So we'll get out of here. We'll go back and see Gobin, which we know where he's at. Let me just make sure. Future reference, this and this. The necklace and the ruby, you can sell to the shop owner, Pim. You can just sell to him. And it's kind of stupid because he gives you like no money at all. Like we have 36k, so there's really no reason to sell it to him because he gives you like 500 for the necklace and 1500 for the ruby. So it's like cool. I can go fight 3 monsters in that mine and get that much. So really no point. Shrine's all empty, so we go right off to the Thieves Guild again. Hello, everybody. Thieves Den, I guess, sorry. And just to show you, it has nothing in it. Talk to the boss. My mother told me everything. In order to find the remaining books of Ys, you have to enter the tower. Since the day the storm wall first showed up, the tower's been teeming with demonic sentries. Our band of thieves tried to get things under control in there, but suffered heavy casualties. They were too strong, too many, we had no choice but to fall back. My right-hand man, Dogi, has also gone missing. Dogi? No. He's in there, but I can't even say if he's still alive. Darm Tower is an unbelievably dangerous place, if you haven't gotten that already. It's most definitely not for the faint of heart. If you've truly mastered the silver equipment, the sword especially, then you might just stand a chance. Very well, I'll open the gate for you. Fudge. Whatever, we'll just bear it. It'll be raw. Fudge. Fudge. Whatever, we'll go. There's one way only. Once you're inside, you won't be able to get back out. It's also completely soundproof, so if you scream for dear life, it ain't gonna wake us from our naps. I'd say at most, you should be limited to 1 day in there. Make sure you're back here tomorrow morning, with or without the book office. I'll reopen the door and let you out when the sun rises. All right, get going and try not to get yourself killed in there. Hold it, so you know that wing you're carrying. Well, darn tower is encased in a powerful magical barrier. If you try to use the wing, you'll just get sucked into the tower walls. You'll be killed instantly. I'd better hold on to it for you, so there aren't any unfortunate accidents. In other words, we didn't know how to code it so that you didn't get allowed to teleport. Anywho, what I was actually looking at is the equipment. I really wish I would have bought a large shield, but I just figure I'll have to just deal with it. You'll see in a second why. So there's these guys. These guys are the bad guys. You're in a tower. Walk around now. We can see some things. There's some stairs going up. You will, of course, want to. I'm gonna point this out very, very vividly and intently. So you came in right there. You want to go and make sure you go to the very end of this hallway and we go up this one. It is very, very, very imperative that you go up the very far right one first. And I will explain that to you in a little bit as soon as I get up here. There are some chests up here. Heal potion, already used. Mirror, already used. And evil ring. This thing right here. I got all the way up to the 16th floor, and you need that ring in order to get into a door in the 16th floor. I had to backtrack all the way back down to get that one ring to go all the way back up. It was not a fun experience, and the reason you have to use that one is because this one takes you right to floor 3. That one you have to go to floor 2 in order to get it, so make sure you get that ring, because if you don't, it's bad news bears. Also, you are able to heal if you don't have the heal ring, which I should re-equip. No. Do not equip that ring. The evil ring, don't equip it. If you equip it, you die. That's what happens. So just do not equip it. I actually wonder. No, I won't go there yet. There's a thing. We'll go up here first. Mental planning. These guys really aren't too bad. It's got a bunch of pink Power Rangers. That's basically about it. There's not really much in the floors. I guess I should walk around. I believe all of the chests are empty on the lower levels, so there's really not much you can find. There are things in this tower, though, that you will want, but the lower levels, not so much. Basically, when you get in, you just want to rush to the 6th floor, and then from there. And also, just go in the second one. There's 2 here. They both go up to the same floor, but you'll want to go into the left one, because it just progresses the story. So if you're ever confused, you want to go to the left one. When Adel came to, he found himself locked in a prison cell. He checked his belongings and found that some were missing. And you definitely going to want to check that too, because right now I have nothing equipped. So this right here is why I wanted to have a large shield, but I'll have to deal with not having the large shield. So, you're finally awake. Pleasure to meet you. My name is TehloneGamer. I'm a poet from Zeppic Village. How did I get here? Well, you might not believe this, but it actually seems as if I sleepwalked here. Sleepwalk? When I woke up, I found myself surrounded by monsters and scrambled to get away from them. But it was no use. They caught me. Only instead of killing me, they threw me in here. Yep, so he's that guy that walked away. Zeppic, but you came here by choice? I'm flabbergasted. Why in the world would you do that? You certainly don't look out of your mind. Actually, you look sure of yourself, completely. Admittedly, it takes a brave man to walk through the tower door of his own accord. I salute you, sir. Oh yeah, there's someone else here too. Or rather, I saw him briefly as I fled for dear life. I was in the passage with a row of statues and saw an old man holding something, but then he disappeared. That's a little bit of forethought. Walls are made of heavy stone and covered with a thick layer of damp dust. There seemed to be no one at all out in the corridor. Hey, just chill around in here for a little bit. But this is Letta. He's the guy who, got sleptwalked away from that epic village that everybody's worried about. Or his wife was worried about, I guess. Howdy, stranger. Don't worry, I've come in peace. Dogi's the name, and wall crushing's my game. Pleased to meet you. Let's save the chit-chat for later, though. Gotta get the hell out of here. Watch your step, man. Trapped all over the place. One false move, and you'll wind up back in here. 3 stories up, there's a hallway with a line of statues. An old man named Rabba is hiding there. He's been there a long time and knows this tower like the back of his hand. You should talk to him. Alright, come on, everyone. Time to go. Let's make like dust and blow in the wind. We'll talk later. For now, just try to stay alive. You never know where the monsters are lurking. Oh, hey, I hate to ask, but if you do go see Rabba, could you please take this idol to him? He must have dropped it at some point. Without it, he's totally exposed to the monsters. Idol has been given. We can actually equip this right now. Like I said, you can actually use some of these items, and you can equip it. It makes you invisible to all of the monsters. With that said, they can still run into you and hurt you. So, also you started here, straight to the left where those dungeons were. So you can use it if you want to avoid the monsters. It doesn't matter. I think, did I say that you could heal out here? Out here is one of the spots you can heal, and you heal twice as fast if you put a ring on, so... Between levels, it's a nice place to just heal up. Because they do hurt you pretty bad in this place still, especially if you don't have the silver equipment on. So like right now, I'm really getting kind of screwed over, like that took 9. Here... You'll want to put that ring on, or that mask on, because there's one of those invisible doorways there. And here's this guy. What? That's my idol. I see Dogi asked you to bring it to me. Much obliged. My name is Rabba. I'm a seeker of ancient knowledge, a scholar by trade, if you will. I came here 6 months ago to study the ancient ruins of Asteria. But while I was investigating this tower, monsters suddenly came from every which way. So I've been hiding out here, hoping they wouldn't find me. This idol has been my saving grace. It may not look like much, but it's full of power. When held close to the body, it can make you completely vanish from sight. It's the reason I've been able to survive for so long without the monsters finding me. Well, young man, what brings you to this dreadful place? Your equipment suggests you're here knowing of its dangers, so I assume you have a reason. Adel explained that he entered Darm Tower in search of books of Ys. I see. That was going to be my first guess, actually. The name Ys appeared quite frequently in the ancient text, even on the mainland. They say it's a land adept in the powers of magic, with an abundant supply of silver-like metal. But as time went on, the name simply vanished from history. No one mentioned it anymore. Nowadays, no one even knows where on the map to find it. This name we scholars always figured belongs to some long-lost utopian land of legend. But I always knew Ys was somewhere in Asteria. I had a hunch anyway, and it would seem I was correct. If I've gotten it figured out right, then something akin to the storm wall appeared on the day Ys was lost. Storms encircled the island, and when they were gone, so was Ys. All that remained was this tower here. Was this here tower? Asteria's minstrels tell of swarms of monsters killing half the land's people in a single night. Nobody could get away, either on account of the storms. Meanwhile, the monsters built Darm Tower. Then, right after the tower was completed, the monsters all just disappeared. The crisis had passed. Several hundred years passed, and in that time, the whole mess was forgotten. Well, mostly. But the danger was still there. It was dormant, but it was there. You sense it, too, don't you? As we speak, someone in this tower is setting something evil in motion. There are traps everywhere around here. Without a doubt, someone or something is puppeteering it all. To what end, though? I have no idea. But we can't just let it happen, can we? Of course, that's why you're here, though. So, you intend to keep climbing this tower, do you? In that case, I think you should have this. Blue necklace has been obtained. As long as you're wearing the blue necklace, the tower's many booby traps will be totally ineffective. Well, thank you. Let me talk to you again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a few things I need to ponder. You go on ahead, all right? And you put this back on or to leave. Nope, over here. And out of the way, buddies. I don't care about you. Just gonna get my equipment back. So now it's basically a mad dash up to floor 6 again to get past that trap that was blocking us before. Actually, let me go in here. I don't think... Yeah, okay, there's a room that looks exactly like that had something in it before, so just wanted to make sure. And floor 5. It's just one more we gotta go to. Boop. By the way, this is basically the final dungeon. We're climbing the end. You see, we can go right through here with that. You have to have that item on. I basically leave it on the entire time. I don't know if there's any other real traps, but I leave it on basically all the time now because I don't really ever use anything there. Sometimes I'll use a potion if needed, like if it's down to death or death. But normally I just kind of leave it on. Oh, that's the way up. Oh, look who it is. How you doing there, buddy? So, yeah, it's me, Doggy, saving your hide yet again. Seems you've got a knack for getting into trouble, but at least you're doing stuff, I guess. So I gotta ask, what the hell are you doing in this tower to begin with? Adol explained his reasons for infiltrating the tower. Okay, so you came here to get your jollies and wound up with more than you bargained for. I gotcha. Good to hear. Gobin's doing well, though at least, and he and others are probably real worried about me. Have you met Rava? He's an old weirdo, but I owe him my life. Pinned down by a monster and out of options, but he suddenly unidled himself and saved my hide. I'm helping him scout out the tower to return the favor. Might as well, you know, I mean, I'm here and I hate leaving a place without tearing it up first. So I'm confused at why you say you're saving my hide again when I walked up on you. Anyway, there's a rod somewhere around here that's designed like a crystal you've got. From what I hear, you'll need it to get to the top floor. Heard about it from the boss's mom. She tells you something, you don't question it. So that's a little foreshadowing. We need to find a special rod that will allow us to get to the top floor. Out of the way, buddy. And right here is the silver sword re-obtained. So now we have our strong weapon back. Like I said, you will find your equipment in the chests around. So I will, you'll see me kind of hunting it out because I need to find, especially my shield. I believe that's actually the next thing I find, so that's good. But I need, my shield and armor. So we should be good here, though. There is one boss. Like, we will get an upgraded sword also, and it's not a boss. I guess it's just a regular enemy, and he is pretty darn rough to fight. I will... Holy cow, did you see how much life I lost just fighting that one guy? He's a pretty rough guy. Without my equipment, like, without my actual equipment, they're not fun. So I may actually evade the first 3 I run into and then go after the other ones, so. Where? Oh, hello, you. Oh, man. Do I have the ability? Those won't matter, but I do have this. Oh, this is gonna be so rough. Alright, let's give it a try, I guess. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Basically, you want to go until he has the white ones out, then you can go up and attack him. Because the white ones take a while to come back. But when they're leaving, they are rough. Oh, I missed him. Got him. Thank you. Come again. How you doing there, buddy? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 not that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow. Oh, oh, oh. Use it. Use it. Use it, you stupid. I can't use my health. Why can't I use my health? Oh. Why couldn't I use my potion? Like, what's what they're for? Halo's not injured. Now I can use it, you stupid piece of crap. I can't believe I killed him. That was not enjoyable. Book of East. There are like little mini bosses in here you'll find. Hammer. That you need to fight in order to get these books. 2, so there should be one more mini boss actually that I'll run into. I think this. Nope. Oh man. Still need to go up, I believe. I guess I should leave that on, shouldn't I? It'll actually tell me what floor. So that's 9. Should be different than what I ran into, right? Yep. Should find one more piece of equipment here. Yep, there it is. So if you do have a hard time with that guy, you can come to this floor and come and get this equipment first. These guys, these are actually enemies here too. So there's my shield, which is the biggest one that I needed. So there's actually enemies there instead of actually traps, which you can fight. So if you're doing a bestiary, like if you're actually trying to collect all of the stuff in your bestiary, this is the only place you'll see those enemies, is this room right here. So that's, you'll want to kill those guys if you are actually trying to fill that up. Go up. Back to floor 10. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, wait. It's really starting to hurt. I'm confused here. Where... Did I just do like a roundabout type thing? What? 104. I have no idea where I am. Holy cow. Nope, 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 nope. It's not where I want to go yet. I need to go outside. Sorry, I need to go. I'm gonna go up here. Alright, so this is actually something interesting. You really wouldn't notice before, but you see these pillars are a little funky. And we randomly got a hammer in the last place. So you actually want to equip that hammer. And on the, not first, but second pillar, you'll want to use it. You see we broke that. So you can keep going over here and you'll meet somebody. Let me put this back on. There's blood. Hey buddy. Adel? It's me, TehloneGamer. Yeah, I know you don't have to tell me your last name, buddy. I was holding out with Rabba, but the monsters located us. I managed to get away, but hurt my leg rather badly in the process. Oh, don't worry, it's nowhere near as bad as it looks. I just have to stay off for a bit. I heard from the old man that the young girl was taken into the annex. I don't like the sound of that one bit. Please, Adel, go rescue her. Yeah. So, he's the only one in this room. But you do have to make sure you destroy this one pillar right here, just with a hammer. And before you go to that other room, do not, I repeat, do not go into that other room without doing that first. Because it will basically instant kills you. It just like covers your screen a little bit. It does this weird, and the further you walk in, you die right about here. I think you can walk in here because it's like a room, so you think, oh, that's a safe room, but there's absolutely nothing in here. So make sure you go and destroy that thing, or else you will never make it down this, what they call is Devil's Corridor. And you're good to go. The next floor is actually going to be the fun one, I think. Just hoping I can get my armor here. I think I might be wrong. Armor? Oh, stairs. It doesn't look like there's armor here. I don't see any enemies. Normally there's a bunch of enemies on the floors you're going to get your armor back. Yeah, it's empty. And the next floor, I believe, is... Oh, hello, mouse. How you doing there? Did you enjoy seeing that the whole game? Sorry. Yep, this one. Hello, buddy. Were you the one who stopped the music? Thanks to you, I was able to get out of that room. Much obliged. Pity I lost my idol, though. I'll have to keep the shadows, I suppose. Please, don't worry about me. You have more urgent matters to attend to. 3 stories up, there's a passage to a smaller suspended tower known as Rados Endox. It's a creepy place that seems to be used as a prison, and a young girl is being held there right now. If my research is accurate, the door can only be opened by one with an evil heart. I know that's not you, but maybe with the right item you can find a way. Please rescue the girl. Oof. I was attacked by a monster, got away, but not without injury. Hurts if I talk too much. Yeah, me too, my throat's kind of killing me. Anyway, you need that ring. He's basically saying you need that ring, and you need to get on the 2nd floor. These mirrors, you can't do anything with them yet. So we will have to go out this way? Do I go up? Go out this way, I think. Go this way? No, I just came in this way. What am I doing? Go up. I'm gonna save again. And I'm actually gonna end off here. So next time, guys, we'll take on floor number 14, and then we will actually finish up, figure out that maze thing down below. So if you're having trouble with the maze thing and you didn't see my other videos, we'll be going through that mirror maze in a second here. So until next time, guys, TLG out.